Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel outside the target demographic. I had opened my everyday carry bag and my thermometer fell out. So let's get started. This is a handy battery powered model DPP400W for those of you who care thermometer. So there's a couple of nice selling points on this thing. It originally had a sheath that you could stick onto this side to continue to keep it long, but also make it longer. I had no need for that, so it is someplace not in the house anymore. But we can see here, it will do, you can see here, it will do -40 to +392 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will do -40 to +200 degrees Celsius. Interesting that -40 is the same across both of the temperature measurements. Anywho, what I like about it is you can use it for all three states of matter. You can use it for air temperature, as we're doing now. You can use it for physical temperature, as we are doing now. And you can use it for liquid temperature, which, no, we ain't doing that one. But let's say the coolant in your car. You should maybe possibly have a display in your car that will tell you that your coolant is hot or something like that. Okay, well, how hot is it, right? The internet will say it needs to be at X degrees. How do I know what temperature it is? We have a thermometer to do that. I had recently used this to diagnose a air conditioning problem. So in my car, I would have the two toddlers in the car on a hot day. I would not recommend. And my air conditioner, turns out, was on its way out. Who knew? Well, I should have, but I didn't. So as I'm driving, I shoved this into the air vent and the dashboard, continued driving for 5 minutes or so. As I pulled it out, the temperature was 5 degrees lower than the ambient air temperature sensor in the Subaru. So told me I had an issue with the air conditioning. It wasn't turning on, it wasn't receiving coolant, it wasn't receiving a signal, it wasn't whatever, but it wasn't functioning. So quick and easy diagnostic tool for something like that. Warming baby bottles, not something I have to worry about so much anymore, and maybe not something that a reusable tip would be something you would use for that purpose, but you have it available if you need to. The interior of a car, the exterior temperature outside, the temperature of your pond, trying to control the algae growth inside of the water or something like that. So myriad of different uses for this guy. It is battery powered. It takes a LR44, I'm pretty sure, this one. Other ones will take other ones, of course. And you'll notice this one's yellow because high contrast, because I really like my high contrast. Also, you'll notice it has a little clip. So it has a belt clip. It has a clip that you can clip it onto a stick or what have you. So you can get this a little bit further away from your hand so you're not burning yourself trying to figure out the temperature of something that's ridiculously hot. Additionally, it like updates every half second. So it's saying it's 77.7 right now. As soon as I grab it, you can see it starts ticking up, ticking up, ticking up, ticking up. So you do not have to put this in place to let it heat up, to push the button to get your temperature. The temperature will auto update twice a second, it looks like. And then the last function of this guy is these two shiny bits are neodymium magnets that I've added to it. So if you have something to set it on, you can set it in this orientation, or you can set it in this orientation, depending on the surface you need it to sit on, or to give you something to set it onto. This metal guy is heavy. It's not going to fall over in the wind or vibrations or anything like that. So I can set that there. I can have the heat source or the cool source here, and I can monitor it externally hands-free by adding two little magnets to it. Especially useful for people in the trades, doctors, carpentry, electricians, HVAC, anything like that. Very small, very handy. Diameter of my thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches by about an inch by maybe 3/4 of an inch. So very small, relatively water resistant, we'll go with. You could add a little bit of clear nail polish around the seam, and I imagine that that would make it a little better watertight. Your battery would become the issue there, but that's for you to decide, not me. Relatively cheap, kind of fun. Maybe that's just the nerd in me. It could be the nerd in you, but stabbing things and getting numbers from that thing that you just stabbed is, to me, kind of interesting and entertaining. So this is outside the target demographic. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, experience, if this is something you think you could use, if this is something you've already been carrying and you have some feedback or, again, experience that relates to it, go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.